Have you ever wondered why more older American men are choosing to stay single? In a world where traditional relationships are evolving, many men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond are opting for solitude over companionship. This video delves into the complex reasons behind this shift, exploring factors like emotional scars from past relationships, the challenges of navigating modern dating, and the appeal of independence. Stick around until the end to uncover the insights that will not only deepen your understanding of this phenomenon, but also offer valuable lessons on embracing life's changes and finding fulfillment, whether in solitude or companionship. You won't want to miss these thought-provoking revelations. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. A clash of personalities. Navigating the intricate dynamics of American women today can be a complex undertaking, especially for older men who find themselves re-entering the dating scene. For many men in their 50s, 60s, and 70s, this contemporary dating landscape presents a unique set of challenges that starkly contrasts with the experiences they faced in their youth. In the present day, American women, particularly those within the same age group, tend to embody qualities of independence, assertiveness, and directness that may be unfamiliar and even intimidating to men who were raised in an era where traditional gender roles were more pronounced and clearly defined. These modern women have spent years cultivating their identities through education, career advancements, and personal growth. As a result, they approach relationships with a level of confidence and clarity about their needs and desires that older men may find challenging to navigate. For men who grew up during a time when men were often expected to take the lead in relationships, these interactions can feel overwhelmingly different. The shift in communication styles and expectations can lead to feelings of inadequacy or bewilderment, making it difficult for them to connect on a meaningful level. Additionally, older men often express a desire for harmony and simplicity in their relationships, having invested so much of their lives in work, family, and personal development. After years of striving to build a stable life, many seek a sense of peace and emotional ease rather than the potential turmoil that can arise from conflicting personalities or differing opinions. The candidness and forthrightness of many modern women can come across as confrontational, especially for men who prefer a more subdued, harmonious approach to communication. As a result, the thought of engaging in emotionally charged discussions or intense interactions can feel exhausting and daunting. For many men, this leads to a reluctance to pursue romantic connections, driving them instead toward the quieter, more predictable life of being single. The emotional strain associated with navigating the complexities of these new dynamics often outweighs the potential rewards, causing them to withdraw rather than engage in the dating scene. Ultimately, the clash of personalities in today's world highlights the generational differences that can complicate relationships, making it essential for both older men and women to find common ground if they hope to foster meaningful connections. Number 2. The comfort of solitude. Embracing the tranquility of a single life is a rewarding experience for many older men. For them, the choice to remain single often transcends merely sidestepping the complexities and challenges that relationships can bring. It is about fully appreciating the freedom and comfort that solitude offers. After dedicating decades to hard work, raising families, and navigating the many ups and downs of life, numerous men find themselves at a juncture where they truly relish their own company. The autonomy that comes with being single is a significant aspect of this contentment. They can indulge in their personal preferences without the need to compromise, whether it's choosing what to watch on television, enjoying the quiet of their own living space, or deciding to go to bed at a time that suits them best. These men savor the freedom to live life on their terms. The absence of relational obligations allows them to cultivate their interests, prioritize their well-being, and engage in activities that bring them joy, all without the need to consider another person's preferences or needs. Many of these men find companionship in pets, particularly dogs, which often become loyal companions that provide warmth and affection without the emotional complexities that can accompany human relationships. Dogs offer unwavering loyalty, playful interactions, and a comforting presence, fulfilling the need for connection while allowing for the independence that these men cherish. The simplicity and predictability of a single life hold a unique allure for those who feel they have already traversed the emotional landscape of relationships, experiencing both the highs and lows that come with them. At this stage, they may yearn for a quieter existence, one that is devoid of the drama and unpredictability that can characterize romantic entanglements. For these men, being single is not synonymous with loneliness or bitterness. Rather, it represents a profound sense of peace and contentment. They have cultivated lives that reflect their individual preferences and values, creating an environment that suits them perfectly. There is no urgency to alter this status. Instead, they relish the present moment, feeling fulfilled and secure in their choices. As they navigate this phase of life, they embrace solitude not as a void to be filled, but as a sanctuary that nurtures their spirit and allows them to flourish in their own right. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3. Limited dating options. For men residing in smaller towns or rural areas across the United States, the challenges of finding suitable partners can be particularly pronounced. The geographic and social barriers they face create a significant limitation in their dating options. In these more remote or less populated regions, the pool of available women is often quite restricted, which can feel disheartening for men looking to establish meaningful connections. These rural areas frequently lack the vibrant social environments and diverse activities that characterize urban settings. In cities, there are numerous opportunities for engagement such as community events, social clubs, interest groups, and varied dating activities that facilitate the meeting of potential partners. Conversely, men in smaller towns may experience a sense of isolation, as the limited social infrastructure can hinder their chances to interact with women who share similar interests, values, or lifestyles. This absence of social avenues makes it difficult to cultivate new relationships or even foster friendships that might lead to romantic possibilities. Moreover, the women who are available in these areas may not necessarily align with the preferences or aspirations of the men seeking companionship. Many men in this age group often find themselves drawn to women who exist beyond their immediate social or geographic circles. These potential partners may reside in urban environments or belong to different social strata, where lifestyles and interests diverge significantly from those typical of smaller towns. Unfortunately, women who fit their criteria may be disinterested in pursuing relationships with them, often due to factors such as age differences, lifestyle choices, or other personal considerations. This disparity in expectations can create a sense of discouragement among men, leading them to feel as though the pursuit of a fulfilling relationship is fraught with obstacles. As a result, many may come to believe that remaining single is not only a safer option but also the most practical choice. The combination of limited opportunities and mismatched expectations reinforces the idea that seeking companionship might lead to frustration rather than fulfillment, making the comfort of solitude appear more appealing. Number 4. Financial independence. Prioritizing stability and control. For many older men, especially those in the age range of 55 to 75, financial independence plays a crucial role in their choice to remain single. After spending decades diligently building their savings and overcoming financial challenges such as those arising from divorce or the complexities of retirement planning, the idea of jeopardizing their hard-earned financial stability can be particularly daunting. Many of these men have experienced significant financial losses in the past, often as a result of divorce, which can involve the division of assets like homes, pensions, or the obligation of ongoing alimony payments. These past experiences leave a lasting impact, instilling a strong sense of caution when it comes to re-entering relationships that could potentially disrupt their financial security. Moreover, men who have dedicated themselves to rebuilding their financial lives are frequently hesitant to enter situations where their assets may be at risk. There is also a valid concern about inheriting a partner's debts, which could include everything from credit card balances and personal loans to medical expenses. Such financial liabilities could complicate their already delicate financial situations, making them even more cautious about the idea of partnership. Additionally, financial independence grants these men the freedom to make personal choices without the constraints often associated with shared financial responsibilities. This autonomy allows them to allocate their resources towards hobbies, travel, or even to secure a legacy for their children. In contrast, relationships often come with the expectation of jointly managing finances, which some men perceive as an unwelcome burden they are no longer inclined to bear. In summary, financial stability provides older men with a sense of control over their lives and a profound feeling of security. For many, the peace of mind that stems from managing their finances free from the risks or complications that can accompany romantic relationships is far more valuable than the potential emotional rewards of companionship. These conflicting factors contribute to the allure of remaining single, allowing them to sidestep the stress and emotional turmoil that often arise from blending families and navigating shared financial obligations. In this light, the choice to prioritize financial independence reflects a desire for both personal autonomy and emotional tranquility in the most stages of life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 5. Emotional wounds. For many older men, the journey back into the dating world can be fraught with challenges, especially after years or even decades away from romantic relationships. The once vibrant confidence they may have felt in their youth has often diminished over time, giving way to feelings of self-doubt and uncertainty. This shift can make the modern dating landscape feel overwhelming and unfamiliar, as these men grapple with the reality of re-entering a realm they have long left behind. Social interactions that were once second nature can now feel awkward and intimidating. For older men who haven't dated in a significant period, the fear of rejection looms large, coupled with the anxiety of potentially embarrassing themselves in front of a potential partner. This trepidation can create a formidable barrier that discourages them from even attempting to date, leading to feelings of isolation and loneliness. Furthermore, many of these men find themselves grappling with a disconnection from contemporary dating norms. The rules and expectations have evolved significantly over the years, leaving them unsure about how to approach a potential partner or communicate effectively in a romantic context. They may struggle with modern dating etiquette, from the nuances of online dating profiles to the subtleties of texting, which can feel foreign and intimidating. Compounding this lack of confidence is the pervasive fear of being judged based on their age, appearance, or lifestyle. Older men often worry about how they will be perceived in a dating environment that tends to favor youthfulness. This fear can amplify their anxiety, making them hesitant to put themselves out there. The challenges of dating are further magnified by their struggles with social interactions in general. Many older men may find themselves feeling disconnected from their peers, unsure of how to engage in meaningful conversations or build new relationships. This sense of isolation can deepen over time, as the longer they go without practice, the more difficult it becomes to re-enter the social sphere. This creates a troubling cycle. The lack of recent experience fosters anxiety and hesitation, which in turn reinforces their isolation. Breaking this cycle can be incredibly challenging, leaving many older men feeling trapped in their emotional wounds and longing for connection but unsure of how to reach out for it. Ultimately, the journey back into the dating world requires not only courage but also a willingness to confront and heal these emotional wounds. Number 6. Health challenges. As men progress through the later stages of life, the natural decline in health can significantly impact their relationships, particularly romantic ones. For many men in their 60s and 70s, the onset of chronic health issues such as diabetes, heart disease, or mobility limitations becomes a defining aspect of their daily lives. These conditions not only compromise their physical well-being but also profoundly affect their confidence and self-esteem. Men who grapple with health challenges may start to feel unattractive or inadequate when it comes to maintaining a relationship, often worrying that they might be seen as a burden to their partner. Beyond the physical aspects of health, many older men also experience a decline in libido and sexual interest. While sexual desire remains a significant factor for some, for many men in this age group, it shifts to a lower priority. Various factors contribute to this change, including hormonal fluctuations, side effects from medications, and the overall natural aging process. As the urgency for physical intimacy diminishes, so too does the motivation to actively seek out romantic relationships. Consequently, many men discover that they derive fulfillment from companionship in alternative forms, such as friendships or the loving presence of a pet. These connections offer warmth and support without the added pressures or expectations that often accompany romantic relationships. For some men, the thought of maintaining a romantic partnership while juggling ongoing health concerns feels overwhelming. They may prefer to channel their energies into managing their health, preserving their independence, and nurturing existing friendships rather than complicating their lives with the dynamics of a romantic partner. In navigating this stage, older men often seek stability and comfort in their lives, valuing the connections that do not require the additional emotional labor that romantic relationships can entail. They learn to embrace the various forms of companionship available to them, finding joy and contentment in relationships that allow them to remain true to themselves while prioritizing their health and well-being. Ultimately, for these men, the focus shifts toward cultivating a fulfilling life that accommodates their changing circumstances, fostering a sense of community and connection without the intricacies of romantic involvement. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 7. Family dynamics. For older men, particularly those in their late 50s to 70s, entering the dating scene often involves navigating not only a new romantic partner but also the complexities of their partner's family dynamics. Many women in this age group come with adult children or teenagers who have already established their own lives, making integration into these family units a nuanced and often challenging process. The presence of stepchildren can present significant hurdles for older men. If these children are still living at home, they may be resistant to the idea of their mother dating someone new. This resistance is particularly acute if the new partner is perceived as an outsider who threatens to disrupt the family's established routines and dynamics. The children might view the new relationship as a challenge to their familial structure, leading to feelings of insecurity and apprehension. This potential for conflict with stepchildren adds another layer of complexity for men who are already emotionally cautious or hesitant about entering a new relationship. The prospect of facing unwelcoming or hostile reactions from their partner's children can become a substantial deterrent. Older men may find themselves feeling unwelcome or out of place in their partner's home, leading to an atmosphere fraught with tension and discomfort. This feeling of being an intruder can weigh heavily on the relationship, causing both partners to struggle with how to balance their budding romance with the realities of familial obligations and dynamics. Moreover, stepchildren may come with their own set of financial needs or emotional issues, further complicating the relationship landscape. Older men, particularly those who have already raised their children, might feel overwhelmed by the prospect of taking on the responsibilities of a stepfather. The emotional complexities of integrating into a family that may still be grappling with its transitions can lead to feelings of inadequacy or frustration, as they may feel ill-equipped to navigate the needs and challenges of their partner's children. Ultimately, for many older men, the prospect of managing these family dynamics can prove to be a significant obstacle. The combination of navigating new relationships alongside the complexities of blending families can feel daunting, leading some men to reconsider their willingness to pursue romantic connections altogether. The fear of conflict or rejection from stepchildren can overshadow the potential joys of companionship, reinforcing a sense of emotional caution and uncertainty in their dating endeavors. Number 8. Painful past relationships. Divorce is frequently a pivotal moment in a man's life, particularly when it occurs later in their journey. For many older men who have experienced painful divorces, the emotional and financial repercussions can be profound, casting a long shadow over their perspectives on future relationships. These separations often come with substantial financial consequences, such as the loss of a home, the obligation to pay alimony, or the heartbreaking sight of a once stable pension dwindling to near nothing. For men who have devoted their lives to establishing financial security, these losses can feel like a deep betrayal, shattering their trust in the foundations they have built. The emotional toll of losing a long-term partner, coupled with the weight of financial strain, creates a complicated landscape that can leave men feeling apprehensive about re-entering the dating world. Divorce signifies more than just the end of a relationship. It often represents a loss of identity, especially for those men who have historically defined their self-worth through their roles as devoted husbands and providers. The aftermath of such a traumatic event can lead to a profound sense of disorientation and grief. With these feelings in mind, the prospect of risking yet another emotional or financial loss can become overwhelmingly daunting. Many men find themselves grappling with fears of repeating past mistakes, leading to an increased reluctance to engage in new relationships. The scars from a painful divorce, both emotional and financial, serve as constant reminders of what they have endured, instilling a wariness that can be difficult to overcome. As a result, the conclusion many arrive at is that they may be better off navigating life alone. The desire to avoid further heartache and instability can overshadow the potential joys of companionship. Ultimately, the experience of divorce shapes their views on relationships, making them more inclined to prioritize their emotional and financial well-being over the pursuit of new connections. The lingering impact of painful past relationships thus fosters a protective mindset, reinforcing the belief that solitude may be the safer and more fulfilling path moving forward. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 9. Shifting cultural expectations. As society undergoes continuous evolution, so too do the expectations surrounding relationships. Many older men today are witnessing a significant cultural shift that places a heightened emphasis on independence and self-sufficiency, particularly among women. This transformation creates a perception that traditional relationships may be less essential, as both men and women increasingly focus on their personal growth and focus on their person. For older men, this shift can feel disorienting and even perplexing. They may find themselves grappling with how to connect with women who prioritize their careers and independence over conventional relationship structures. The dynamics of dating and partnerships have evolved, leading many men to question their roles in a landscape where traditional expectations are no longer the norm. As a result, some older men may feel out of touch or uncertain about how to approach relationships in this new context. Moreover, many men have come to realize that they can lead fulfilling lives without the need for a romantic partner. They often redirect their energies towards nurturing friendships, pursuing hobbies, or engaging in community involvement, all of which provide meaningful connections and a sense of purpose. This redirection can reinforce their decision to embrace a single lifestyle, as they discover that fulfillment can be found in a variety of non-romantic relationships. Ultimately, the decision to remain single is complex and multifaceted for older American men. It encompasses personal choices, past experiences, and the shifting societal norms that define contemporary relationships. As they navigate this stage of life, many men find solace in the comfort of solitude. This, combined with a range of practical considerations such as financial independence, emotional security, and a desire to avoid the risks inherent in relationships, leads them to appreciate the autonomy that comes with being single. While relationships can undoubtedly provide joy and companionship, for these men, the potential risks and challenges often outweigh the perceived rewards. The changing landscape of relationships encourages them to reassess their priorities, ultimately guiding them toward a lifestyle that emphasizes personal satisfaction and independence over the complexities of traditional partnership. As they embrace this new phase of life, many older men find empowerment in the choice to remain single, finding contentment in their self-sufficiency and the rich array of relationships they can cultivate outside of romance. Thank you for watching our exploration of why many older American men are choosing to stay single. We've uncovered various factors, from past emotional wounds to the comfort of solitude and the complexities of modern dating. What have you learned so far? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share one insight you've gained and how you plan to incorporate it into your life in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave your comment, and remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more enlightening content. Your support means a lot to us, and we appreciate you being part of our community.